Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. There was a lot that happened over the weekend, so I'm going to be talking about why Bitcoin went over 10,000 and also why it's below 10,000 right now, and then just kind of some other articles that I found. It seems to be anywhere you look right now is just everything everything looks so good for Bitcoin right now. I mean, every article is positive. Everybody's trying to predict where the price is going to go. Everybody's saying that it can't drop back down below 10,000, and it's just crazy right now. So this is what caused it to surge past 10,000 over the weekend. Basically, there were three factors. It says blah blah. Since December 18th, 2019, in less than 3 months, Bitcoin's price surged by 68% against the United States dollar. It surpassed the $10,000 level on February 9th, making the start of a full-blown crypto market rally for most. The sentiment around the recent Bitcoin rally remains divided amongst investors. Joe007, for instance, one of the biggest whales in the cryptocurrency market, has been adamant that the upsurge has been a result of pure manipulation. Other investors like Adaptive Capital general partner Willy Woo and Three Arrows Capital CEO Su Zhu said that both fundamental and technical factors have supported the rally since the beginning, when Bitcoin's price was hovering at around $7,000. Zhu noted that the premium of the Bitcoin to US dollar pair indicated an accumulation phase was starting particularly, oh my god, I cannot talk, in Asia, while the explanations for the maybe I need to start doing these videos like after I've eaten breakfast and kind of settled down and stuff. But anyways, while the explanations for the recent Bitcoin upsurge vary, they ultimately can be narrowed down to three broad factors. Accumulation since December 2019, on-chain data, which I pulled up a chart, we're going to talk about that here in a second, indicating a rise in investor activity and a possible manipulation by whales. So I'll go to that chart in a minute. I just realized something I thought was pretty cool. So the first factor is accumulation of Bitcoin since December 2019. So that is mainly because the halving is coming up here in May, possibly late April, maybe mid-April. I highly doubt it, but just whenever the 210,000 blocks get hit. So yeah, accumulation. The second one is whale manipulation. And then the third one is rising on-chain investor activity. Those are the three things. Or could it be a mixture of all three? The Bitcoin's rally from 6,400 to 10,000 is likely to have begun as manipulation from whales based on the frequency and the consistency of spoof orders. However, it might have picked up retail interest, especially as investors in Asia began to accumulate Bitcoin in anticipation of the block reward halving that will occur in about 3 months. Although Bitcoin's price is currently hovering around 10,100, which right now I have a live chart right here, it's at 98.26. Technical indicators do not show overbought conditions nor signs of a local top, which could allow Bitcoin to move up further before it pulls back. So that chart, I was just kind of going through. I like when they add little things like that, little links. So this is, they were talking about accumulation and all the transactions and stuff. And I just kind of wanted to see, I think this is a year? Oh no, this is every 2 years. Okay, so here's 2018. You can see how many transactions it dips down. And one thing that I thought was really cool, so I was over here, and I was going down, and you can see the low point right there. The first, and then another one on the 18th, and then another one on, where is it? On the 11th. Oh wait, my bad. So on the 17th, the 11th, the 25th, and the 1st. Those are all Saturdays. So on Saturdays, nobody really buys any Bitcoin. Like it just, I mean, there's still 290,000 transactions, but as compared to like the middle of the week at 340, and then we drop down here to 261,000 transactions on Saturday. and then 330,000 on, I don't know what day that is, but just before Saturday. And I thought that was kind of ironic because that's when everybody has the most free time. You would think that would be the time everybody's trying to trade and stuff like that. Anyway, so the price dropped back down. So it says, after Bitcoin, this is why it dropped down. After Bitcoin forcefully broke through the $10,000 mark on Sunday, followed by a flash crash down to 9,700 on Monday morning, analysts now predict that even larger gains may lie ahead for the number one digital asset. While a short-lived sell-off seen in the early hours of trading on Monday may have scared off some short-term speculators, the consensus in the community appears to be that this is normal profit-taking, potentially combined with a so-called gap fill on the CME futures market. So CME went from trading at a premium to MEX to a $200 discount momentarily. Bitcoin dropped by like $300. Oh my god, excuse me, by like $300 in a matter of, I think it was like maybe a few minutes. And that was just because those CME futures contracts came out. Yeah, I kind of just auto-corrected. So a gap in trading refers to the gap between the closing price one day and the opening price on the next trading day. In the case of the CME, trading is closed during weekends. So that is probably why Saturdays is the lowest transaction. I just put two and two together. Okay, anyways. And the futures market, therefore, has to catch up with what has happened in the spot market over the weekend. With large weekend moves in the underlying market, a gap up will be visible on the futures chart, and traders tend to fill these gaps by selling future contracts. And he has a chart here too. Let's see, on-chain investor activity. He says there's no way that $10,000 is the highest that it could hit. Willy Woo said that. Yeah, here it is. This breakout is the real deal. Fundamental investment activity is backing this $10,000 breakout. I'm trying to remember where that article was he talked about it. Can't, like 10,000, there's no way Bitcoin's just going to stop at 10,000, and you know. Anyways, so this is Japanese official calls for urgent development of digital yen to counter China's yuan. China's digital yuan. Basically, China came out a while ago, said they wanted to do a CBDC, centralized bank digital currency for their yuan, and now Japan is trying to compete for that. And they said the sooner the better. We'll draft proposals to be included in government's policy guidelines and hopefully make it happen in 2 to 3 years. If each country manages to control flows of money. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, with their own digital currencies that could prevent a big swing at a time of crisis and stabilize their own economy. So, I don't know. Japan and China are just really challenging each other right now with this whole, I don't know, they're just trying to get in the market with all this. This is hacked Italian exchange Altspit to shut down in May 2020. Altspit, a small cryptocurrency exchange that lost almost all of its funds, is hacked, and on February 5th will shut down its services in May 2020. They lost 70,000 Bitcoin and Ether and a bunch of other cryptocurrencies. I think one was like Komodo and yeah, Virish Coin, Pirate Chain R. That's a weird one. All right. So Altspit, reported to be based in Italy, Altspit has lost a significant amount of crypto funds for a small cryptocurrency exchange. At press time, the overall amount of verified losses in Bitcoin and Ether account for around $70,000. In comparison, South Korea exchange Coincheck lost over $500 million in a 2018 hack that is considered to be the biggest theft in the history of the world. As reported by Cointelegraph, security flaws and thefts caused cryptocurrency exchanges to lose a total of $292 million in 11 hacks in 2019. In 2018, crypto exchanges experienced less hacks, with only 9 crypto exchanges falling victim to security breaches. So, I didn't agree with this here on January 20th. Changpeng Zhao, I forget how to pronounce his name. Changpeng Zhao, a co-founder and CEO of major global crypto exchange Binance, suggested that for most, keeping crypto assets on an exchange is safer than keeping the keys themselves. If you know how to use a cold storage wallet, even if you don't know how to use a cold storage wallet, you can go and YouTube it, how to use one, and there are plenty of videos of people showing how to use like a cold storage wallet, like a nano ledger and all that. Even on your phone, I think Android has a bunch of apps that are sorry, my dog's over here trying to play. Even I think Android even has a bunch of apps that you can use as like crypto wallets and stuff like that. But you never want to keep it on exchange because the exchange could get hacked, it could shut down, you could lose access to it. It's just not a good idea. They just want it on there because it's their company. That's understandable. So they got hacked, and this is on the. Speaking of hacking, cryptojacking protection, an area of focus for Microsoft Edge's browser. A Microsoft Edge spokesperson told Cointelegraph on February 10th that the latest version of the web browser features a new PUA, potentially unwanted apps blocking feature that may block some illicit cryptocurrency mining malware. And I think I did a video on Friday talking about the guy from Japan who had his website, and he had put a virus on his website that would infect every person that visited that website with a virus, and it basically would use their computer to mine Monero. And he was just using everybody's computers to mine all this Monero, and people did not like that, obviously, because they weren't getting any of it. And so yeah, I think they all pressed charges, and I can't remember if he went to jail or not. I know he got in a lot of trouble. He went to court and everything. But yeah, that's gonna be nice because that's becoming more and more popular. Just all this cryptojacking and stuff like that. And I just pulled up this article because this is basically what you're seeing everywhere right now. Anthony Pompliano believes Bitcoin price climb to 100,000 has already started. And there's that on-chain investor activity. Oh, this is the article I was talking about. Yeah, he says this breakout is a real deal. Fundamental investment activity is backing this $10,000 breakout. Bitcoin just hit 10,000. I still think the Bitcoin will hit 100,000 by the end of September. September. Oh my God. I still think that Bitcoin will hit 100,000 by the end of December 2021. Fixed supply, increasing demand, time will tell. And that is so true. That is, I mean, the halving just every 4 years and more countries just swapping over to it and getting so used to it. Getting used to all this blockchain and crypto technology. It's gonna slowly start taking over, and you're slowly watching it right now unfold. But just like the internet, man, like people just didn't believe in that. They didn't understand it. A lot of people are just ignorant. They don't want to take the time to understand it or Google it and see what it's all about. Look up the news of what it's doing. Get out of here. And all that stuff. A lot of people just, it's easier to just look down and keep walking. And if you would look up, you could see a lot of opportunities. It's not any, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would buy as much Bitcoin as you can now. Anyways, the market, this is the market so far right now. I'll refresh it real quick. Bitcoin sitting at 98.28. Like that's gonna go up. Yeah, I mean, this is just a week, 7 day. Look at that. Just going up and up and up. And it's funny because like all these altcoins just mimic Bitcoin so much. Down 2%, down 2%, down 2%, down 2%. It's just, I don't know, it's funny. Alright, let's look at this. See which ones are up the highest. What is that? Huobi pool token? Up 41%? You could buy that for a penny right now. I don't know what that is. I'll look that up later. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I cannot talk today. I'm still really tired, and my dog is also wanting to play right now. But anyways, I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. So see you later.